Hi, y'all. I thought I would try something new today, which is talk to you while I'm actually doing something on camera. You may never hear this because I may never use this audio, or I may not even be recording it right now. I might just be sitting in a room talking to myself. It's really difficult to say. The other new thing I was going to do today is I've recently started junk journaling. And it's really, usually I'm decorating a page so I can write around it. And in this junk journal, I'm really just slapping stuff in to make it pretty and have fun. And so I thought I'd do a little bit of that on camera with you all. Just because I think it's fun and I want to do it. And I'm forcing you to be here. If you turn this off, I will be very upset with you and stuff like that. So, usually the way I junk journal is, even if I just have a few minutes, I'll sit down at my desk and I'll really just look through some decorating stuff that I have. And, I have this I have honestly no idea. Someone's Patreon. You probably recognize it if you're familiar with the art journaling world. It's just I joined so many different Patreons and things all at once that I can't keep them straight, really. And so I'll just see something I like in my stack of ephemera or whatever. And I'll, in case like this, I'll tear out a smaller piece. And I just look for somewhere that I want to put it in my book. Some of the pages, I think, maybe a few in here are still absolutely blank, so it might be the first thing I put on a page, or I'll find a page that already has some stuff on it, and I'll think, that looks good there. Looks like I actually already used a piece of this here, but I like that, so I'm going to stick it in. And I'm using this giant Scotch tape dispenser thing, which I like, except now back here the tape's gone off the roll, so it's I don't know, it's going crazy in there, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get through all the tape before it. Weird, some piece just broke off. I don't know. Don't buy this because you're watching this video, because it is still on my trying to figure it out list of items for journaling. There, I stuck that in there. I don't think this page is done yet or anything, but I added to it. I'll add to it again when I find another piece that I like there, and then eventually it'll be full, and I'll give you guys a flip through of the whole journal, and you'll clap, and I'll weep from happiness. It'll be a blast. It's like the Oscars, but it's on YouTube. This page, I think, actually is pretty ugly. It won't be when I'm done. I can promise you that. But I might as well, slap in a little something here as well. Get rid of that white. Sometimes I like the white on the coffee stained background, but if I'm already putting it on something white, that's quite enough for me. Yeah, see, this thing isn't working now. What in the heck? It's all tangled up on itself. Oh, what a nightmare. Nightmare! Junk journaling problems, Oh, God. No wonder that piece broke off. It's doubled up, and it's a mess. A mess! Am I the only one that has these problems with my tape runner? I've actually never had a problem at all like this before, and I have no idea what is happening in there. I'm going to be so mad if I don't get to use all that tape that's left. But for now, screw it. I'll just use some goddamn glue. Stick that in there. And this page is because I don't like it, instead of just finding random spots for things, now I'm going to find some random things to stick on this page. Here's some random stickers I made. I think I'm not really sure if this goes at all, but it will by the time I'm done. So I'm going to stick this in there because I like it, and I think it'll make me like the page a bit better. Yeah, and look, it sort of matches even. I'm not even sure how, but it does. The color and like the circles with the cactuses. I'm into it. So now this page is nice enough that I can leave it for a few minutes. Let me dig around and find something else fun. I do have these envelopes sort of filled with scraps I've cut out of magazines and, well, I think they're almost all magazines. Some of them are art books that I've cut it out of, some are comic books, things like that. And I'll just go in there and I'll dig around and find something that I like and see if it fits anywhere. I do sort of like this. I wish it was a bit brighter, but maybe if I can... I don't know what I'm doing. That'll be ugly. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta give up. Oh look, here's a creepy page. I'll stick it in there. Doesn't quite fit, but that's fine because this is junk. Again, I wouldn't usually be using glue for all this, but, well, you saw the drama I was having, and it's supposed to be fun, not frustrating, so get rid of that sucker and just use glue. That's my life motto, just use glue. My title of my memoir is This is a Hot Air Balloon Inside a Book. It's all about my adventures flying through my mind. Maybe this is why I shouldn't record audio while I'm recording video, because then I'm not paying attention to either thing very fully. But maybe that's fun for you. Maybe you like it when I start talking about hot air balloons. Sometimes I'll just take a bit and be like, it doesn't go there. I'll flip the page. I don't like it there. Except I do like it here. But if I didn't, I would just put it back. But I like it here, so I'm jamming this sucker right in. I don't know about you guys, what sort of videos you like to watch on the YouTubes. I mean, I like to watch a whole bunch of different ones, but I like these sort of longer, chattier videos, sort of have on the background while I'm journaling. And actually, that's kind of what this is for me, is you guys, instead of having a video on in the background, I'm just talking to myself while I'm journaling, and you guys are just listening in. I like this here too, but I'm not sure where exactly, or if I want to leave that white or not. I think I do, and I think it goes here, the end. See, it's a very intuitive process for me. This is the first time I'm doing a junk journal really like this, but so far I've really liked it. It's like meditation. You're just sort of, listening to your instincts, and at the end I'm going to have a fun book filled with pretty things to look at. I'm just digging. I don't know if you can actually see it on camera. Oh, you can. I'm actually just digging around over here, looking for some other fun things that I would like to put in. I think this actually goes pretty nicely with the other stuff already on the page. Again, I don't know why. I just sort of look at it and I'm like, yeah, that seems like it's going to be great. So, slap some glue on it and stick it down. And then, of course, trim off the excess, because this is quality material right here. I'm not going to get rid of that. I'm going to stick it back in my envelope. I don't remember if I said, but this junk journal I bought from somebody on Etsy. I mean, a lot of people make them on Etsy. And actually, there's something I'd probably like to make on Etsy too, but I don't at the moment. I'll put her name below. I'll find it in my purchase history and stick it in because I think it's helpful to sort of have this, starting base where you already sort of feel like it's not important. I mean, it's fun to look at, right? The things, but it's not like I'm not journaling in here. I'm not writing fiction in here. I'm really just making things pretty for fun. So it's nice to have this sort of like the rough pages, the random extra bits sort of encourages you to sort of wing it and just see what happens, I feel like there was another piece over. Oh, here it is. Did I want to put this one here too? Oh yeah, look at that. So nice. So nice. And I'm probably going to end up putting stuff, like focal points. This is sort of like a background at this point. I'll come through another time and I'll stick in, I don't know, some people, or another thing I like to just randomly stick in is words. This is recycling because it's not pretty enough to keep. I have standards, damn it. Unless you see some of my scraps in there, then you'd be like, whoa, he has no standards, that is literal trash. But I can't hear what you're saying unless you write it below. And if you write that below, you're a jerk. So another thing I'll do when I'm junk journaling is I have a whole stash of magazines and things that I pull from. And I'll just take open one of those. Sometimes I'll just sit down with a magazine and cut out everything in it that I want and get rid of the rest. But I also have these whole magazines I haven't had a chance to do that with, so sometimes I'll just open those up and flip through until I find something I like. Like this grass here is great. So I could take out the whole page and put the rest into my notebook, but I'm just going to pull off a scrap and use that in a minute. The other thing I like to look for in here is words. And honestly, usually I'm just picking words because I think they're funny or they don't make any sense in the context of where I'm putting them. Oh, goodness. Hello. So, yeah, I'll show you an example of like some words that I've used. Yeah, like here it just says every single day. It doesn't really necessarily have context here, although I did write dots a bunch of times because my whole day, every single day is dots. But, just stick words in. Like this one is a sticker I had that says I'm committed myself. I love it when the stickers are from some other language and they're translated to English but they're done wrong. It's like my favorite thing. I don't know why, but it is. So stop judging me, you jerks. If I keep calling you guys jerks, are you going to stay and watch my videos? I mean it from love, Like I love you jerks. Watch my videos and buy my stickers and stuff. I'm not seeing any words I love. Always check the back side of the page, see if there's something more important there. You don't want to cut out some boring words and be like, oh, I destroyed this beautiful thing on the back. So, I thought I would do these words here because I think they're funny out of context where it just says landscape architecture heaven sent. And maybe I'll try to find a page for them where I have some sort of landscaping. Or maybe I'll just stick it on some lady's forehead. I don't know. Oh, don't forget I got this too. Although, does it go here? No. Ooh, maybe it goes here. It does, but it doesn't really fit. No. Wrong. Ooh, maybe a nice beard for this fellow. No, it would be weird if his beard and his mustache weren't the same color. I kind of feel like this needs to be the back of a blank page so it can be the whole corner and I can put stuff on top of it. Do I have any blank pages? This is a blank page. I mean, it's a map, but it's also a blank page. Yeah, I like that. Oops. Tore it, but it's already junk, so you know what I say. Glue that crap in there. Sticky. Oh, that's the end. So, do I have anywhere that I want to put this? No. No, 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 no. Oh, that's a little too on the nose. Okay, I'm not going to use that now. I'll put it in my word drawer for another time. And this is the rest of that page. Is there anything on here I want to use? No. Pro tip, keep a recycling bin next to your desk. Otherwise you will get buried in scraps, like me. Does that mean I'm not a pro? Yeah, probably. And yet, here you are watching me. Because I'm hilarious. I like that red with that red, but I'm not sure. Nah. Forget it. I kind of like this with the purple across from it. But I'm going to get rid of this darker portion and maybe round out the rest of it too. I don't know why it's so straight edged, but I'm not here for it. Ugly. Trash. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Stick some glue on there. I feel like I probably started talking to you guys about how I like long, chatty videos. And I'm not sure if I finished that thought. I imagine there's going to be a lot of unfinished thoughts if I'm just talking to myself in a room. But if there is, then either maybe I'll edit in the rest of it, or probably I'll forget. And, ooh, look at this green. Maybe a nice contrast to all the purple I've got going on. Follow your instincts. Stick it in. That's my glue noise. You like it? I kind of like this over there too. Yeah, why not? See, I told you, my glue noise. You hadn't heard it before because, well, I was embarrassed that it was so good. This I would probably throw away, but since I don't want to, I'm just going to use it on the page that I'm already using this other one on. And that way it doesn't get wasted. Again, I don't know where this is going, but so far, so good. It's still very sticky, and that's why I don't use glue. Because, oh look, I'm a mess. Got stuff glued to myself and all kinds of stuff. Since this is an experiment, I don't even know if I'm recording my voice. I think I'm just going to stop there for now. Like I said, I'll pop over to my desk for, 2 or 3 minutes, stick in one piece of something, and just be done with it. So, however long I've been here is long enough. Except I do like this, so I'm going to put that in too. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Somewhere really important. Okay, so that's it for now. I will see if I can reasonably post this, and if I can, you'll be watching it. And if I can't, I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight. Either way, I've had some fun journaling. Bye-bye.